friends. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hi, friends.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, sorry about that. So, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the long sought after question, the classical question that we talk on the barbers: who is the best legend, and if they need buffs and nerfs, and we're going to talk about that. Starting off with D tier, the only legend here is Watson. Watson is a pretty unique case, as back in Season 4 and Season 5, she was the strongest, the most OP, the S tier legend. But now these days, back in Season 10, at the end, since now no buffs and reworks are going to happen, this is a good time to list, and we're getting off track, and yeah, so this is a good time to list, and she is now a joke. A literal joke. She's so mediocre, and her abilities at that time seem outclassed by all the latest legends that are to be released, like Seer, Ash is about to come, and the rest. And now at C tier we got our own healer, Lifeline. Lifeline has two jobs: being a healer and a supplier. More of the healer. Okay, because Lifeline, she doesn't need to be the first one to go into every fight because she's a healer. That's all she has to be, that's all she will ever be, and that's it. So yeah. Now at the top of C tier, we got Mirage. Mirage is a funny case, as his abilities they're pretty good as a solo queuer, but as a team player, they're okay. I mean, they don't provide much for the team, except for more decoys, which is okay, I guess. But still, Mirage needs a buff, and his tactical is the weakest of his kit. His ultimate is good, his passive is good at reviving teammates. It's like the best reviver ability, even over Lifeline. But still, his tactical needs a more juice to fit in with the meta, and yeah. And that is like most of his kit in a nutshell. But for Mirage, that's pretty it, because he's always been mediocre, but in Season 5 he got buffed. I wanted to say buffed. Now, so now we got the main supplier in this game, Loba. Loba is a pretty nice legend, I should say, because Loba needs to be buffed. She needs to be buffed, okay? She's not bad or horrible like Watson is or Lifeline is, but she just needs a little more juice to make her perfect. Better than Lifeline, mostly at a supplying job, but still she's the main supplier of Apex Legends, and everything goes through her. Her bracelet is pretty darn good. Her passive is amazing, as every time I land, even in a non-hot drop area, I always get purple or gold armors off drop. Sorry. And yeah, that's right, it for Loba. But okay, no, that's not it. Her ultimate, it's a great ability, but it's like her strongest kit. But what she needs to do is, for her teammates, they should have at least 4 slots. And for enemies, it should only be 2, which would be a great fit for Loba, and she should be able to grab her teammates' banners. That would be a good change. Another buff she should get is that they should add more distance to that bracelet, because once you eat it, you have to, it's not that long. It's a little short. I mean, like, it's medium range, so you can't teleport other than maybe the max is 200 meters. I know that. She should be able to teleport at least 300, because that would be amazing. Like, she could be like a escape, get in, get out legend, and that would be perfect. Now next up we got Apex Legends former poster girl, keyword former, because she's not that great now, Wraith. Wraith is exactly what Apex needed back in the day in Season 1. I've seen the clips. She used to be OP with the Peacekeeper and Wingman, and we're getting off track. So Wraith, her abilities I've heard will be outmatched by Ash, who's coming, and yeah, that's all of the info, because Wraith is now, she is the third or fourth most balanced legend, and still a highly picked legend. But if you're looking to have a fun time, she might be worth looking into. And next up, we got Apex Legends' own smoker, Bang Bang Bangalore. Bangalore is, or was, a pretty unique case, as she was the most balanced legend before Season 9. But after it, she had to slide down to the second position because Valkyrie, totally balanced, more balanced than her, and yeah, but she needs a buff to, you know, make her a little more viable, because you know, her ultimate, it's good, like the concept is amazing, I love it, but the only problem is that it is quite easy to avoid, which is a bad thing for you and a good thing for your enemies. But yeah, so it should be that the ultimate deals more damage, or you know, it explodes more earlier, because that would be better for, you know, the person you trap. It's like a fuse ultimate, but, you know, more big. Now next up, we got Apex's own hacker man, creepy hacker man, Asian hacker man, Crypto. Crypto, let's just be honest, he's a stalker, and that's what he is. He stalks people, so that's pretty scary. And okay, let's just be honest right here, Crypto is really boring to play, like the most boringest legend to play, because his kit, it all relies on him and his drone and playing off it, and not playing, you know, and not playing with your teammates, which is a bad thing, because so you're, you know, you're helping your teammates by not helping them, by EMPing them, by scanning, you know, the other legends for you. But that's not really a good thing or a bad thing, as a teammate needs to be revived and you can't be there because, you know, it's a 2v3 and you're just spying on them, so it isn't really a great idea, but they should buff him. And yeah, but that's an amazing buff idea. They should totally do that. That would be incredible. That would be like the Call of Duty drones, right? You know, where you can have like full-on snipers and LMGs on him. That would make Crypto the most OP legend. And yeah, that's it for Crypto. And now, next up, we got the Gas Daddy, the gas-giving grandpa, the smelliest man on or in the Outlands, and the man who haunts my dreams, Papa Caustic. Papa Caustic, Caustic is a smelly man. He's the smelliest of all, and his abilities are smellier than the most smelliest fart I could possibly give off, which is quite smelly. Sorry, that was Caustic in the background. Okay, Caustic abilities they're pretty great. Okay, let's just be honest, they're pretty great. And he needs, I shouldn't say needs or buff, or, you know, needs buffs or nerfs, but he's in a good spot. He's like, okay, so Watson is definitely the worst camper, and Caustic is the camp master. Okay, you know, when you go to camp, the camp master, yeah, he's that guy. He's a big fat man who just tells everyone what to do and where to go. He's that guy. He's the alpha. And his abilities, where his gas, it's all good, but his passive needs a work in progress, because you can only see people in green, which it's kind of hard to see, but it should be red, because that would be way easier. That would literally buff him directly, make him a little bit OP like he was in before Season 8, but it would be a good change to his kit, and that would literally buff every Caustic and make every Caustic. Now we got, oi mate, Fusey boy here, Fusey, Fusey's here, you got to knock Rasta out. Sorry, he tied me up to the chair and, you know, posed as me, and he wanted to threaten me with his knuckle cluster. Okay, sorry, that was a joke. I'm sorry who I offended. I'm also Aussie, please. Okay, Fuse is amazing, like amazing. His buffs, amazing. Like, we knew his potential in Season 8 once he launched. It was pretty big. Because, like everything Fuse does, it's big. And Fuse is the perfect offensive legend, in my opinion. He's kind of like Caustic in the sense that his kit revolves around damage and how to get it and, you know, damage getting basically. But his buffs are a sign that, you know, his potential is being fulfilled slowly by Respawn. Cause his Knuckle Cluster, it's amazing that it lasts twice as long now. His ultimate, Mortar Flame, I think, yeah, Mortar Flame, it's a pretty good ultimate. I mean, it's also a good way that they buffed it with now that you can see inside. Cause let's just be honest, if you looked inside, all you would see is just flames and a very weak outline of the player if he's inside, or if he's just phased out or something. Because let's be honest, that happens. You mostly never catch a player inside, and if you do, they're obviously just gonna fly over it or something, and that's quite frustrating. Okay, and yeah, that's about it for Fuse. Cause let's be honest, okay, these days I've been playing Fuse a lot, and he's pretty good. I actually can't wait for his heirloom, because that would just make it even better. Because his abilities are amazing. His passive I barely notice, and it should be a little, you know, changed. But other than that, he's a pretty great legend. I can't find any more bad things about him. Otherwise, he's gonna come back and pop a Knuckle Cluster on me, and I'm gone. And that's about it for Fuse. Other than that, Fuse is a pretty great legend. Oh wait, yeah, I haven't talked about his ultimate. Oh wait, I have, but not in more detail. Because Fuse's ultimate, pretty great. In my opinion, the diameter should be bigger, and you know, it should be able. A great idea would be that it deals, you know, it closes on the opponent if he's inside. That would be an amazing idea. And next up, at the bottom of A tier, sorry, we got Horizon, aka Newty's, you know, so-called expired mother. I'm sorry. Horizon at launch was everyone saying she was OP, but I didn't understand it because I was quite a dumb little boy, and yeah. So okay, Horizon is Horizoned out. Okay. Yep. Yes. Thank you, Newt. Okay, I'll call you back. That was Newt, and he was saying that his mom's back in town. And Horizon's abilities are pretty great. I can't say much about it because that's what they are. Okay, I can talk about it. Gravity Lift, amazing. Best vertical ability in the game, apart from Valkyrie's jump jets, which are the best ability. Her passive, it's pretty good. It's like one of the better passives in this game. Her ultimate, yeah, her ultimate needs a bit of a buff, like a tiny bit to add more power to her. But other than that, Horizon is a pretty solid, a pretty viable option as a team player and a solo queuer, because what she lacks in solo queuing, she makes up in amazing team play, as she combos very well with most offensive legends like Caustic or Fuse, because they could just play her with her ultimate and they could just trap people and kill them, which would be a deadly combo, which is a video that I'm gonna make, or should I? Comment down below. And that's about it for Horizon. Leave it in comments on who you guys think should get buffed, because I don't, if I have any viewers, that is. Sorry, I had too much Branthium and it's kind of killing me. But yeah, we have to get back to that robot. What's his name? Oh yeah, Pathfinder. And you know what he needs? A new passive. Because let's be honest, Pathfinder's passive was stolen by literally Crypto, Bloodhound, and every other Recon legend. Which is kind of sad, because That's what made Pathfinder a little unique, but he needs a new passive, and he needs it fast, because if he keeps going, he's not that great. Now we got the scariest robot of all time, Revenant. Revenant is... He's a pretty great legend. His tactical, okay, I don't love what they did to it because they reduced the damage and time, but still it's pretty good. His passive, I love what they did to it. It's pretty amazing now. It's like one of the, if not the best passive. His ultimate, it's good, but they keep nerfing it, which is bad. And then we go to the Norwegian hunter, Bloodhunter. Bloodhunter is a very unique case, as he is a perfect combination of Octane and Seer. Octane and Seer, I repeat. Seer because of the scanning, and he is one of, and if not the best scanner in my opinion. Octane because of the speed, and his abilities are amazing, the best abilities in the game. Because now we enter the top of A tier, where he is located. And sorry. And now we go to the most balanced legend, which is Valkyrie. No surprise here, right guys? Woo! And now then we go to the sweatiest, the new raid, the sweatiest legend of all time. Everyone loves to sweat with him, Octane. Octane, it kind of breaks my heart because Respawn just keeps nerfing him. Like, why? They make a legend from bad to great, and now they just keep nerfing him till he gets horrible and gets replaced by Wraith, or like another, or becomes Wraith. I don't want that to happen to my main, so let's petition down in the comments. No more using Octane for a season so that his pick rate plummets, and then he can go back to being the best legend and my main, Octane. Woo! But let's be honest, Octane's kit is really what drives people to main him, because his passive, it's one of the best passives in this game. Not the best, one of the best. Not the best, one of the best. I've said it twice now, but I'm gonna say it again. One of the best. His ultimate, it is the best mobility mechanism in this game. His passive, amazing. And that's why for Octane, because Rampart is holding her Sheila onto my head and threatening to kill me. So we have to say something about her. Her ultimate, I love what they did. I love it. They buffed it to a point where it's amazing. It's not okay like everyone thought, but it's amazing. Like, it's such a good buff to her kit because she really needed it. Her amp walls are still really great. Her passive, in my opinion and everyone else's opinion in the community of Apex, should also apply to snipers, because LMGs, there's so much LMGs that you can use, and that's what her weakness is. Now we go on to the latest legend, the Apex Legends newest legend, aka their very own Lil Nas X, Seer. Seer launched as the most OP legend in Apex's history. I don't know why people love nerfing good characters, but you know, a week later he got nerfed, and he's still in S tier. This is S tier, and he's like the second S tier legend. But now we got the most OP legend of all time, Gibby. Gibby's kit is not popular because of its, let's say, look, but his abilities in traditional form, they're amazing. He is the best legend, will always be the best legend unless they nerf him, and is the best OP legend. And that's it, and that's the end of the tier list. And comment down below on who should be buffed or nerfed, and at the end of this, I'll see you guys in the next video, which I hope is soon because it's going to be a great video.